Christmas with the Cranks. A few words about the movie that's not worthwhile. So there you go. We can stop here, which you probably do. The small audience is getting to be zero audience after the first few seconds, but that's as it should be. And anyway, incidentally, I keep saying this is the type of movie I should concentrate on because nobody's watching it and nobody's watching, well, very few watch this. So limited audience to none for one, and then also 2-3 people to zero for the other. So we live on the periphery of the internet, of YouTube, and we're just playing games. By the way, this is psychology classic, games people play. Eric Berne, transactional analysis. And so it's not like this is crazy, or maybe it is. It's something we do on a regular basis. One of them, by the way, which explains why I will stop this note as soon as the door opens and spouse comes in. Not because this is underground, and I mean this is a mafia movie note or something. It's just for precaution. If it weren't for you, so that's one game. If it weren't for you, in many, probably most couples, one is blaming the other, saying if it weren't for you, I would be, I don't know, CEO of Coca-Cola. I would be doing great, good things in Africa. Problem being that we tend to select partners so that they prevent us from doing what we anyway do not want to do, but quite often like to cheat ourselves, make the self dream that this is what we would do. If only we wouldn't be stopped by this or other person, we would be doing such splendid notes, but like here. It's just that we're under this threat that somebody will come in. You're doing this. Anyway, the Cranks, Christmas. Now that Christmas is approaching. By the way, there's some snow out there. Maybe soon to be wiped out because it's shitty weather out there, raining and muddy, dirty. We have all kinds of movies with this subject of Christmas. One that we can look forward to would be What a Wonderful Life. There will be some, of course. This one is not there. The critics gave it on average 22. If you look on the IMDb site, it's in the red, and not just in the red. It's near zero, from 0 to 100 to get only 22 points on average from important critics. And as they say, it's sickly sweet. It's not about jokes, not about Christmas. Good feeling. It doesn't achieve anything. Some would indicate. There are some loves, even if the cast is wasted. Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis, Dan Aykroyd, and there are some moments where you can see the point. The Cranks want, well, Mr. Cranks wants, Mr. Crank wants to spend a different Christmas. He can see that he's spending $6,000 around holidays. And what does he get for it? So let's have a cruise, which is, I mean, part of the spice that can be added, we can get in this movie, is seeing it during a pandemic and see some of the awkward parallels and things that are different in the movie. I mean, go on a cruise, you're crazy, right? I mean, even before the pandemic, it has been assessed that these are petri dishes. So I don't know that on the ships, there's a very high risk. There's a great danger that you get something and it's spreading all around. Well, during the few days when you're in the same space with so many people, and if something happens, you see what I mean. And with the pandemic, there've been some horrible cases where ships near Yokohama, or anyway somewhere near on the coast of Japan, it was the ship with people locked in their rooms, and they stayed for long periods, and then most of them got COVID. So that sounds like a lot. You want to go? Well, good luck with that. And besides, there are very, very few, if any, cruises left for people to enjoy. And the neighborhood is very upset that they're going and they're not fulfilling their obligations, such as putting on many lights, getting the tree from the man who's coming to sell the trees. When he's going later, Mr. Kranks has to pay, I don't know, $75, I think I remember that, for a very small tree, which has no more green in it. It's just, you see what I mean, wood for fire, eventually. And tell me now. I, for one, felt some amusement because I feel, in a way, the same. There was a crazy obsession, even around here, I mean, this gated community here, to put on lights, and they put some. It's toning down, but there was a period when they were spending crazy amounts for something which is, I mean, do have everything else in good order, or well, as close as perfect, and then think about decorations. And it's the same in the city. There are neighborhoods where they have problem with hot water because the tubes, and you're spending on huge amounts for lights, which involve corruption. Where they're spending a lot on useless things because they get a cut on the side. Crooks. Fortunately, quite a few of them changed, and we're hoping. To return, listen to the important critics, and they've said 22 out of 100, so you shouldn't waste time with the Kranks or the Christmas movie with the Kranks.